Hi, in this part of sort of the baking series, I just wanted to show you basic store cupboard things that you would need, things that you're probably going to have in all the time, so that you can just make some pancakes or make some buns, or somebody's coming quick, so you need to have enough stuff in your store cupboard so that you can do that. Or if you just want to randomly do some baking with your children, I'll show you what I have. Flour, I have self-raising flour and I have plain flour. The basics is I always have lard in. I use lard for when I'm doing Yorkshire puddings because it gets I always hotter. Have some margarine in. If I'm just making buns for the grandchildren or baking with the grandchildren, I don't use best butter, I'll just use margarine. But I do use best butter all the time. For the basics, icing sugar, I keep a lot in because we like to bake cupcakes and things like that when the grandchildren come. Ordinary sugar, this is granulated. I do usually have caster sugar in, but at the moment I haven't. Another basic is raisins. I've just done a recipe with raisins, but usually I have raisins and sultanas. I love sultanas more. The other basics I've got is refined demerara sugar. You find that in a lot of cake recipes. And I've got baking powder, bicarbonate of soda, another baking powder. They're all over the house, these. And a cream of tartar. Again, this is it's sort of like an acidy thing. It's not in many recipes, but it's handy to have in. I always have some ground almonds in. These are from Morrison's. And I usually have some desiccated coconut in. I've always got cocoa powder. I always buy Cadbury's Bourneville because it's the best cocoa powder. It is also the most expensive. I also have a backup as well, so I just keep them in there. And I have some light soft brown sugar. I always have some baking chocolate in. I've got some milk chocolate and I've got some dark chocolate. This is just from Asda. It's 30p, but I always have it in because, you know, if you're just going to make some buns and you want to put some chocolate on the top, this will melt down in the microwave in 20 or 30 seconds. Easy. Bun cases. I always have two different lots in, simply because these are from the pound shop. You see the theme, these are the Jane Asher ones, but they're quite big. They're more of a muffin thing, and they are quite big. So I always keep in obviously the smaller liners, and they're just for ordinary cupcakes. I also always have some glassy cherries in because it's just so easy to make a cake or an upside down cake or something like that for a pudding. Put some cherries in. My family like cherries. I've got some cutters. I've always got cocktail sticks. These are great for testing if buns are done, or not so much cakes but buns, and they're great for parties as well. I've always got cinnamon sticks in, not that I use them very often, but I've always got some cinnamon sticks. Important things that I think are important. I've always got almond natural flavouring. Now this is not extract, it's flavouring. It's just the same really, but this is like the cheaper flavouring. But I also have, this is Nielsen Massey, it's almond extract. This is really, really strong and really, really expensive, but because I like almonds so much, I did buy this. And the next thing I'm going to buy is some vanilla extract, but that's quite expensive. A lot of the chefs these days are just using vanilla paste, almond paste, bean paste, all sorts of stuff. You don't need it. This is just like the trends in cooking. Almond extract, this is about, I don't know, £1 from Asda. It's just as good. I always have peppermint flavouring as well. Cutters. I have a bag full of cutters. I've got another cutter which is for a gingerbread man, just a small one. You can buy the stainless steel ones, and I've got a butterfly one. I used to make lots of cakes for my grandchildren, lots of novelty cakes and things like that. So I've just bought this because all mine were starting to wear out. This is an 8-piece cake decorating tool set. It was from Asda, George at Home. It was £1.50. You can't beat the price. The next thing is, I got these from Home Bargains. They're just 5 paintbrushes, because you wouldn't believe how often I use these. When we make cupcakes, when I make them with the grandchildren, obviously, because girls will be girls. These are in the pound shop. These are the Jane Asher ones, and this is the edible food glitter. So we've got gold, we've got white, which is like an iridescent. It's beautiful, is that? And we've got, of course, we've got pink. I hope the light's picking that up because it's beautiful. And obviously, as you can see, this one's nearly gone because they love the pink. I always have a big packet of candles again, and I always have lots of these, which is gel food colour. They've been doing these at Aldi's, the Dr. Oetker. Brilliant. I've got a little holder in here which has got candle rosettes, and it's got a couple of icing pipes. What do they call them? The bits that go on the end of your icing bag. Icing funnels. Who can live without sprinkles? Chocolate stars, hundreds and thousands. So that's basically all of my piping set. Forgot that one. This has got a piping bag in, which it hasn't. I'm lying. I've got some disposable piping bags, I think from Poundland. I got this off eBay. I wanted to buy a bit better one. You can buy them for £1, but I'll be truthful, they're no good. This has got 8 nozzles, are ideal for icing and piping, cream and mashed potatoes. So you've got actually quite big ones in, and you've got smaller ones in. This gets used an awful lot. It will just give you some tips from the bag. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.